Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Saturday. It's almost 6 o'clock p.m. and I am on my way to urgent care in Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh with Isaiah, and I'm picking up Maya now. Isaiah's teething, but I think he might also have an ear infection. He's been very fussy, fussier than normal, and he's not a fussy baby. So when I say fussy, I don't mean like, oh my gosh, he's so fussy, I can't handle this. Fussy as in, I know something is really bothering him, which I said he's teething, so it could just be teething. But I just want to be on the safe side and make sure it's not an ear infection or something that he needs to be treated for, because I hear a lot of congestion in his chest when he's breathing. I feel it in his back. He's coughing. I don't like his cough. It's like a mucusy, wet cough, and he was just gonna cough. It's very like wet, mucusy. He's gagging on it, and he just started having a runny nose yesterday, and this morning when he woke up he had like crust around his eye. And usually when my kids have that, I know now, he's my 5th kid, so I know what symptoms are most likely what sickness or illness, if that made sense. I don't know, did that make sense? But like I said, he had stuff around his eyes and a runny nose, and usually that means an ear infection for my kids, and a fever. But he has not had a fever. He's felt warm, and I've given him Tylenol for his teething, so that might have been keeping a fever away or masking a fever that I didn't catch, just because I know he's been fussy from teething on top of I don't know what else, but it's better to be safe than sorry. That's why I'm having him checked. But I think it may be an ear infection. My kids have always been prone to ear infections, especially when teething. So like I said, he keeps gagging on his mucus, and it sounds like a wet, nasty cough and stuff in his chest and back. But I just want to have him checked. I want them to check his ears and make sure that he's okay and he doesn't have something that he needs to be treated for, because when little Bernie was his age, 4 or 5 months, we were in the hospital for about 4 nights and 5 days, or 3 nights and 4 days, somewhere around there, for bronchiolitis, they called it, which is also bronchitis, they said, I believe. I think the difference is just that it's in an infant. They call it bronchiolitis and not bronchitis, but basically it's bronchitis, and he was having respiratory symptoms, like he was having trouble breathing, and he just had a lot of stuff in his chest. It was like crackly, and his airways didn't sound clear. He was on oxygen. They were monitoring him, and he was having regular breathing treatments. Alea gets those for her asthma. Here comes Maya now. So we're gonna head over there, and I will see you guys in a bit. Look at his little baby hand.
I don't want my hair like this in front of it.
Please pay your before vehicle.
We didn't read. Uh-oh. Express Care, too. Express Care.
How do I remember that?
Did you wake up? What's going on? Babies? Hello.
Oh.
Is that Sissy?
Oh, you're always breathing.
I know. His eyes. He's like, what is going on? Here's the Harry Potter train. No, it used to be.
No, this is the same train.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That one said Polar Express.
This has always been a Polar Express train.
Oh, well, when I filmed this last time, like years ago, everyone was like, that's the train from Harry Potter. I know nothing about Harry Potter, so. Oh, is that it there, maybe? I don't know. It says Polar Express on the train, though. I think that's the Harry Potter castle. I don't know, guys. I'm so lost. That looks really scary, doesn't it?
Yeah.
back in? Do I see 2 teeth in there? Did I just see 2 teeth? Or am I seeing things? I don't want to stick my finger in your mouth. Isaiah, I can see 1 for sure. Do you have teeth? Do you have little teethies? Oh, look at your sticky eyes. I feel so bad. If I was still breastfeeding, I'm sure he wouldn't be sick right now. I feel so guilty. Maybe you would be because you're teething. I don't know. What you looking at? I see your tooth sticking way up. Oh my goodness, Isaiah. You got your first tooth. Yes, you did. Aw. So congested. So congested, baby. He was doing this in his sleep last night. That's why I was like, I really don't think he feels good. Look at him holding my finger. You were doing this in your sleep last night. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's like, I don't want to be sick. Do you hear him?
Yeah.
Do you see Sissy? Aw. I know, I'm sorry. We're gonna get you better, okay? Yeah. Oh, I think there's only 1 tooth in there. I think I only saw 1, but the other one's definitely coming up. Say hey, guys. Is that our Snapchat? So we were called back like 20 minutes ago and still no doctor, so no wonder it took forever. Isaiah's getting hungry and tired, and he's fussy.
Me too.
Maya is too. We're just waiting for the doctor still to see what's going on with my little Blue Bear baby. I know he's definitely tired because he keeps yawning, but he just keeps having random spurts of crying, so he's in pain, guys. Hey, handsome. I know, you're so uncomfortable. We had to change his little onesie because he peed through his other one. Oh my goodness. I think he just does this for the camera, guys, because he was fine. Okay, I'll turn it off. Okay, Mama, turn it off.
Onto the computer here and just get a history.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there, okay?
All right.
I love that outfit. You're fine. Sorry for the wait tonight.
Yeah, I've never waited that long here
It is-
before.
Yeah, so we only have 2 providers on tonight, and it has just been nutty.
Wow.
So I don't see a significant medical history. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. So what's been going on?
I know he's teething. He just had a tooth pop through,
Okay.
and another one. I feel the other one on the bottom's coming
Okay.
through, but he's had like a lot of stuff in his chest and in
Okay.
his back, and the cough. I don't like the cough at all. And,
Okay. How long has
runny
that been
nose.
for the cough and congestion?
About a week, and I
Okay.
thought it had to do with the teething, but yesterday his nose started running, and
Okay.
this morning stuff came out of his eyes.
Mhm.
And with my other 4 kids, that always told me that that was the sign of an ear infection.
Mhm.
So just figured
Get 'em
needed
checked
treated.
out.
Yeah,
Absolutely. No fevers at all?
I've actually been giving him Tylenol pretty
Okay.
often for his teeth.
Okay,
So I
so
don't
it's hard
know.
to know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to tell.
Gotcha. Has he been feeding well still?
Yeah, but he's been choking and gagging a lot and
Okay.
throwing up.
Okay.
So I guess there's a lot of mucus bothering him. But he is still eating, just
Okay.
choking on it,
Okay.
spitting up.
Still having wet diapers?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I Alright, buddy boy. And the drainage this morning, was it like a color
Like
or?
a crust throughout his eye,
Just
kind of
kinda
like,
crusty?
I can't
Okay.
tell, if I would guess a color, I would say yellow.
Yellowish.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Let me take a.
You want me to put him over here, or you want to leave him right here?
Yeah. Let's unbutton his onesie.
Okay.
And let me just take a look. What was his oxygen? His oxygen was 98%, which is
Mhm.
good. Yeah, we can actually set him here.
Okay.
We'll just unbutton him.
He just has random spurts of screaming, so I know he's in pain somewhere.
Yeah, something's bothering you. Just cute outfit. His lungs actually sound really good, which is good with that all that cough and congestion.
Oh yeah, the cough sounds bad.
Yeah, and the other thing I was looking for is to see if he was retracting at all or
Right.
sucking in through his ribs or right there. So I don't see that, which is good.
Like struggling to breathe.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so let's just, I'm gonna roll him over to his side here. Let me actually have you hold him, Mom. Yeah, that might
Okay.
be easier. Mom, you pick him up. And I look in those ears. Perfect. And then we'll bring him in towards your chest. There we go.
He moves so
I know,
much. He's so
that's okay.
strong too.
Yeah. Daddy looks good, Mom. They're still getting the other one. His ears really do look good right now, so that's good.
Okay.
Despite, you're absolutely right that sometimes when you start seeing the eye drainage, we do see ear
I
infections.
just started this morning.
Yeah, I mean, right now his ears are clear, which is good. And clear to the point, I don't see any redness. The fluid back there is totally clear. There's no pus. They look how they should.
Mhm.
With that being said, you probably know is the ears can always change.
Oh yeah.
So I've definitely seen kids where the pediatrician saw them the day before and their ears
It's
were
happened with my
fine.
other 4 kids all the time.
Yep. But with that being said, so far so good with the way they look right now. They really truly do look good.
Mhm.
And I wish we could have a crystal ball to predict whether we knew if it was gonna turn into one or
Yeah.
not. The other good sign is, what we worry about with cough and congestion for a week is a pneumonia could be brewing, but I don't hear, he sounds completely clear throughout his lungs. He's not working harder with his breathing, which is good. The eyes aren't super red, but I think it's reasonable to get you some drops. I'm actually gonna get you an ointment to put in there. And what I would say is if you're seeing new fevers, if if his feeding is going down, definitely follow up because, things can take a turn for the worse at any point. But right now he's nice and alert. Clearly he's fighting something off here, but so far it hasn't developed into a secondary infection.
What about his throat?
We can take a peek.
Okay.
So, kiddos, we don't worry about strep younger than 2. It just doesn't exist in kiddos younger than 2, but we can just still,
Okay.
lay eyes on the throat for sure. The way
Yeah.
he looks now, he looks good.
So just the classic teething symptoms, I guess?
I think so far. And you're getting teeth early.
Mhm.
Let's take a look in that throat. I know. Let's take a big snug. He's like, I don't want you to look back there. Good boy. All done. All done. So his throat doesn't look bad back there. Oh, I'm sorry. I made your eyes water and everything. Yeah, his throat it doesn't look bad back there.
Okay.
So that's good. So,
Okay.
Mom, I'm hoping that he stays on this path. The tricky thing is it's really hard to predict, and we don't want to do an antibiotic at this point because he really doesn't have anything, that calls for it. And I really hope he doesn't develop that, but we can't say yay or nay on that at all. But I would say, definitely watching him closely. We'll get you some drops or the ointment for the eyes. I do ointment for younger ones and drops for older kiddos. And then I would just say, of course, if new fevers are popping up, he's working harder with his breathing follow up. But I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that over the next week or so, this will just kind of clear and his body will knock out what's going on.
Okay, yeah, his older brother, he's 4, we ended up here before we moved to Florida. He was with bronchiolitis, or
He doesn't sound bronchiolitic at
No.
all.
Okay.
So bronchiolitis has such a distinct sound. It's
Okay.
really, they sound coarse and congested and wheezing throughout their
Okay.
lung fields. He's completely clear. So definitely
Okay.
not a bronchiolitis, which is good because these kiddos are definitely at risk for that.
Yeah.
But I don't hear any signs of that. And if he's had it for, a week now,
Mhm.
it's a good sign that he still sounds clear. So
Okay.
hopefully it's just a cold and his body will kind of work through it. But I'll send over, definitely, let me get his eyes covered.
Look how cute he is, guys. He's all bundled up. He's so sweet.
4:33 should change. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You too.
We're in the Wendy's drive-thru. Maya wanted a chicken sandwich, some fries with honey mustard, and a strawberry lemonade.
I don't know why, but usually I get fries and barbecue, but I'm on my period, and like I'm like craving honey mustard this whole period thing.
Thank you. Thank you. You
Oh
too.
my God.
This is a
Green.
medium
Heck,
at Wendy's,
I think
guys.
they definitely got me a large. I know you said medium, but they probably gave me a large. Okay.
I do have a receipt. Oh my gosh, that smells so good, and I can't eat that, guys.
But they only gave me one honey mustard. I don't know who they think they are. Oh, there's two honey mustard.
Is there two? It said 2 honey mustard. Anyway, guys,
Don't mind the lighting.
yeah, don't mind the lighting. It's obviously dark out now and raining, like always. So I'm gonna drop Maya off. Isaiah does not have bronchitis or bronchiolitis. He does not have an ear infection. According to the nurse practitioner that we saw, he didn't even need any antibiotics. I don't know. I don't trust that. I really don't. I have a feeling that I'm going to be going back there because it's happened before with my other kids where they said they're fine, they look perfect, and then I find myself back at the emergency room, back in urgent care, or back at the doctor's. I'm starving. I am so starving. So I don't feel like being out in the rain. I don't like driving in the rain in the dark because I have a hard time seeing in the dark. My eyesight has gotten so bad. I feel like there's something else that I'm supposed to be doing, and I think it's going to Target to get the things that your dad forgot to get earlier. But it's late. What time is it? Do you have your phone? It's like 10 o'clock, I think. Oh no, it's 9:16.
I almost just spilled my whole sauce to get your phone. To get my phone.
Good thing you didn't. But I'm going to drop Maya off back at my mom's house because while
Update.
we're at the hotel, that's where she's staying. My mom lives by herself. It's just hard for me to live there, not by myself, but with my kids because her house is not kid-proof, like toddler and baby-proof. It's Maya-proof. She's almost 14, but I can't live there with her. We would just argue over the stupidest things. My house was supposed to be ready May 1st. Now it's not going to be ready until
Oh, yeah.
June 1st. We're getting a house June 1st, but Maya still wants to stay there. She
Why can't I
likes
just-
staying there. That's because Grandma spoils you. The first night that she stayed there, or here, because we're here, she took her to the mall, took her shopping.
You want to hear what I got? I'm going to tell you.
You got a lot of stuff.
I got 4 pairs of leggings, a t-shirt, pack of scrunchies, pack of socks, and then she bought me Chinese food.
Where did you get your leggings from?
Forever 21. I went
Do
to
you have your
the-
keys?
Mhm.
How is this a medium? This is like the largest drink I've ever seen. This is larger than a large.
Uh-huh.
You guys see that?
They didn't give us a medium. Because the mediums are, you know, the skinnier tall cups?
Yeah.
Skinny tall cups, that's what it is. So every time I come here, I get a medium. That's good.
I was
Paid
gonna
for a
say I'm
medium.
gonna look at the receipt. Oh, I do have. No, that's not the receipt. I don't even know what Wendy's receipts looks like.
I
I
feel like
haven't
pee
been
on
there in
myself, like, I
so
have to-
long. Tomorrow's Sunday, so what are you doing tomorrow?
Staying here. Or going to Michaela's.
And another thing is, a lot of Maya's friends live around here.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Alexis and Ava all day. I'm going with Michaela all day.
Yeah, and like I said, at
So
the
I'm seeing
hotel, it's kind of just squeezing all
I
of
hope
us
you
in there
guys-
is just not
Wait, June
ideal.
1st you get the house?
June 1st. There was another house we were supposed to move into, guys, and like I said on one of my last videos, it was just not, I feel so weird, you can't see me. It's just not my type of house that I would move into, and I'm not picky, it's just not, it was not clean at all, and it was just, it smelled funny. I don't know. it's just not, it was messy. It just wasn't the type of house that I would move into. And it wasn't even a house. It was an apartment on top of like a old store. I don't know. But it's just not, I don't feel it was safe. And it was kind of gross, to be honest. Not beating around the bush, just telling like it is. So the actual house that was supposed to be ready for us isn't going to be ready until June 1st. But the temporary house that we were going to move into on May 1st just is a no-no. Like, the hotel we're staying at is way better than that apartment. Yeah, so that's what happened with that. I don't even know if I made a video on that or not. All right, so Maya's hitting the road. I'm going home.
Literally, I'm about to hop out on the road and run across. And
Do you have all your food? Grab your key.
yeah, I go into sis. Hold on your window real quick so I can just grab it.
Pull down my window. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll pull it down.
Oh my gosh, Mom. Roll it down. Bye, guys.
So Maya's leaving. I bought her dinner. She bounced. I'm gonna make sure you get in, so go open the door. Love you. So yeah, she'd rather stay here until we get our house. This is the house I grew up in, which is my mom's house. Okay, she got in. So I'm gonna go back to the hotel. Alea is still at Renee's. Well, she's not at Renee's, actually. They're at a birthday party, sleepover, slumber party. Alea, Serenity, and Ava, which are her cousins. They always have to be somewhere, guys. My kids always have to be with their cousins or at their grandma's or at their aunt's, my older kids. My younger kids are with me always, except for a few nights that they wanted to stay with Ava, their cousin Ava. But I have Isaiah, Nina, and little Bernie with me, like always, and Alea. But on the weekends, Alea likes to go to her cousin's house. And Maya, like I said, she's almost 14. I'm so sorry you guys cannot see me. I should just end the vlog. But Maya is going to be 14 in a couple days. So we'll be going shopping for her birthday and doing things for her birthday. But she's just getting older now and wants to do what she wants to do. I don't know. We're just in a situation right now that we weren't expecting to be in. We thought that the house that we're waiting on was going to be ready and there wasn't going to be a temporary house or a hotel room to stay in. We were just all supposed to move into our house May 1st. And that didn't happen. And I was supposed to be staying at my mom's house where Maya's staying at until we moved in on May 1st. And like I said, that didn't happen. And me and my mom started bickering back and forth, and it just wasn't the ideal situation to be in. So now we're in extended stay, which is not a permanent home, which is why I call it homeless, because we don't have a home. I mean, that's not our home, you know? That's not our house. We have nowhere to go other than there. So we're not living on the streets, but we don't have a home as of right now. And hopefully that house is ready June 1st. I don't even know. Like, I'm just in a frustrating situation right now, but I had to leave Florida for personal reasons, but I needed my family, and I'm back here in Pittsburgh with my family, so that's a good thing. And my health issues are a whole different reason why I had to come up here. And this is my hometown. This is where I feel is home and where I belong. I was so lost in Florida, I didn't know anyone there. But since you guys can't see me and all you can do is hear me ramble, I'm gonna end this vlog. I'm happy that there's nothing wrong with Isaiah, but I'm just worried now that it's going to progress into something like an ear infection or bronchiolitis or pneumonia. She mentioned pneumonia, and that scares me. So we'll just have to take it day by day, and if I have to take him back, I feel it's getting worse, then I have to take him back, and I will vlog and update you guys on that as well. But as of right now, he's teething, maybe has a little viral thing going on, and that's what's going on with that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of you guys watching my videos, and I cannot see. Wow, this is dangerous. To put on the defrosters. and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.